comfortable in those situations. But obviously, Shai's only going to be out for a small period of time, so I'm going to have to learn, keep learning to how to play off the ball more, and hopefully me and Shai are paired together for a long, long time. So it's something we're both going to have to work together with. Handling the ball and playing off it as well. So, it's obviously fun to have the ball late in the games and making plays, but, also realizing when you're playing alongside a superstar like that, you're going to have to be ready to, make catch and shoot shots and space the floor.
Played the last stretch of games. Anytime, you make a really good team earn it for 48 minutes. We want teams to have to come take a win from us, and I thought that's what happened tonight.
I may not have been seeing this clearly, but it seemed like in the second half, they started maybe doing some late switching with Gobert sticking on the driver and peeling somebody back onto JRE. Just your thoughts on getting a team like Utah to have to change their bread and butter to deal with what you all were putting up.
Yeah, I thought our guys did a really good job there. When you let him sit back there at the basket, it's really hard. And, yeah, Jeremiah did a really good job of mixing his pops. That's one way to attack them. It's what we found a little success with in the past. I thought our guys coming out of halftime especially really executed that well for the majority of the second half.
Paris Lawson, OKCThunder.com. Wanted to ask about Lou and his just facilitating and shot making tonight. Just what did you think of his overall performance?
Really good, and guarded Mitchell again, as he always does, and made Mitchell earn everything he got. But, yeah, his offense continues to come around. I thought he really played inside the offense tonight, and yet still was able to get his cracks. He was aggressive, but he had a nice balance. He just continues to grow. I mean, he had another big night tonight, but, we can't be surprised by that anymore. He's a good player. He's got ways to go. He plays 2 ends, competes. He's got great spirit, and his offense is coming, clearly.
He had a play tonight where he attacked right at Gobert, but really everybody on the floor. Teo had a couple of plays where he was right at him. Just what did you think? Did that say anything about kind of like the fearlessness of this group that, not scared to go up against a guy like Gobert in the paint?
Yeah, you can't tiptoe against these teams. They'll see blood in the water. And, I thought I go back to the Milwaukee game in the preseason game playing their guys. I thought we tiptoed in that game and they just took our heads off. And, these last couple games, like we're making teams beat us, and it's a long season, and these teams are good. They're experienced, they're strong, they're tough. This is a battle-tested team, but they had to beat us tonight, and that's the type of team we want to have. If we just repeat that over and over again, we'll improve, and eventually, we're going to break through and be on the other side of some of these games.
Joe Masato, the Oklahoman. Mark, are you able to learn anything new about Josh, given that has this extra responsibility now with Shai out and it's really initiating things, and he really got going in the fourth quarter? Like, what's that mean for his development?
Huge. It's obvious he was a point guard growing up, and obviously we drafted him knowing that there was we had the position filled in the lineup, betting on intelligence and their ability to kind of coexist and help each other thrive, and that's been ongoing, and we have to continue to grow in that way. But with Shai out, it allows him to kind of slip back into that role. I thought his pace tonight was much better than it was against Atlanta, especially up the floor. You got to be like a catalyst offensively. You got to really initiate with a certain pace, and I thought he was just a little sluggish up against Atlanta. He was much better with that tonight. And again, he did a good job against a really high-quality defense, been one of the best defenses in the NBA for a long time.
Paris mentioned one of Teo's drives tonight. Just what did you see from him as far as maybe using the G League to reset, clear his mind a little bit, and then come back out here tonight?
Yeah, I thought he did a nice job. I thought he came out, he played with the same kind of flow and aggressiveness that he showed in those games. And I tell these guys when they go to the G League, when they start an assignment, I tell them that we're going to assume that how you play down there is how you're going to play here, because I've seen enough G League games obviously to know that stylistically there's no difference. Still the same style of play, same basketball, and so if you go down there and you dog it, we're going to assume you dog it if we gave you an opportunity here. And in Teo's case and Trey Mann and all these Roby, if you go there and dive head first into the competition and play the right way, we're going to assume that that's what we're going to get here. I think that's what created some of the opportunities for Wiggins. Early on, he kind of showed, we were like, all right, man, if you're doing it there, let's see if you can do it here.